So, to the next bit, well, let's just go back to our friends at Digibete and hear what the young people have been telling our friends at Digibete about pumps and closed loop systems, another topic close to my heart. So, over to you guys.
Hi, I'm Jaya. I use the Omnipod, which delivers my insulin. It is so much easier than using needles because I can just give it whenever and I don't have the struggle of trying to hide it or do anything with it.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Albie.
We've both got a pump.
Hi, I'm Finn. This is a pump and it keeps me alive every day.
Hello, my name's Oliver and I've got a pump. I loved it when I first got it because I thought it gave me all the answers in maths. But it didn't. It just tells me my numbers.
I'm Millie, I'm 11. I have a Omnipod, which is on my arm, and the handset, look, it looks a bit like a phone, so it's quite discreet. If you are out in public, it's good because it just looks like you are on a phone and you can discreetly do your insulin without anyone noticing.
It delivers it through the tubes and into my cannula, which is in the bottom of my back.
I change my sets every 3 days. It doesn't really hurt because I've got used to it.
The pump helps us put in our insulin, and instead of using injections, it does it for us. So we have to change it every 3 days, and it auto-corrects for us. So say if we were high, we wouldn't have to correct as much as we normally would because we've got our pump.
You can just press a few buttons and it will do it for you.
Because the Omnipod has no wires, it's a lot easier when doing activity as I don't have to take it off or do anything with it. After checking my levels on the handset, I input this into the Omnipod and then put in the amount of carbohydrates I'm going to eat. The Omnipod calculates how much insulin I need and then delivers this wirelessly to my pump.
Well, the pump takes a while to get used to, of course, but after you've had for a month or maybe a bit less and you're good with it, it's really easy to use.
Yeah, I get used to it being attached to my body, because after a while my skin gets tougher.
It may reduce your insulin or completely stop your insulin if you're really low or you're going low. If we're going high over 9, it will tend to put in more insulin to the basal rate, and it also autocorrect for us.
If I had to go back to injections, or I had a choice to go back to injections, I definitely wouldn't. This is a lot easier.
Living with technology has helped improve my life.
If you're thinking about getting a pump, I would do it because it would make your life a whole lot easier.
Fabulous as ever, and another fabulous piece of work from Digibete. Helpful, gives an idea. I think there's been some questions of what is closed loops, and I try and sort of put it in a very simplistic way. There are 3 things that generally you have to do about your type 1 diabetes. Well, there are millions of things, but in general, related to your tech. You check your glucose, you look at the number, then you have to make an idea what to do with the number, then you have to give your insulin based on those calculations. That's roughly an overview. Now, if you think about it, where technology is going to, we want to move away from the urine dip we moved from the urine dip to the blood glucose monitoring by pricking your fingers. We're now moving to the way of not having to do that by using flash glucose or by using traditional CGM. Then you have the insulin delivery. Obviously, you have the standard MDIs, which the majority of people do use. And in some cases, it's done by a machine, which is the pump. And then is the third bit, which I said is about the calculation. You make your mind. And that's where the closed loops come into play. You have these algorithms which helps you with the calculation. Not quite fully automated yet, then you can just switch it on and forget about it. but it's certainly a step forward. So technology is moving, and I think closed loops is part of it.